Once you've built £500,000 or more, the biggest risks to your wealth often aren't the obvious ones. Most people at this stage are sensible investors. They've diversified, they understand markets go up and down, and they're thinking long term. But there are quieter risks that can do just as much damage over time. One of the most common is tax creep. As portfolios grow, more of the return can quietly leak away through unnecessary tax if allowances and wrappers aren't being used in a joined-up way. Another is concentration risk. This can show up in ways people don't expect. Too much exposure to one sector, one investment style, or even one provider. On the surface, things look diversified, but underneath the risk can be more connected than they appear. There's also the risk of misaligned time horizons. Money that's meant to support life in 10, 20 years is often invested the same way as money that won't be needed for much longer. That mismatch can create unnecessary stress when markets are volatile. And finally, there's the risk of not having a clear purpose. When wealth grows, it's easy for investments to become something you monitor rather than something that actively supports your life, your family, and your future choices. At this level, financial planning isn't about chasing high returns, it's about protecting what you've built, reducing avoidable risks, and making sure your wealth continues to work for you in a calm, intentional way. The biggest risks are often the ones you don't notice until it's too late.